Sisu is a new movie, the latest movie that I just saw in movie theater. It's been a slow couple of weeks for movie releases. I don't know what it's been, but ever since Guardians 3 came out, I've heard like no news about any significant movies coming out in May, really. I mean, we have Blackberry that just came out that I'm pretty interested in. There's the Machine coming out. That looks funny, I guess. Burt Kreischer. I find him funny sometimes. But other than that, yeah, there's not a lot happening. It seems like most of the major releases are coming out in June and July. So yeah, gotta scrape the bottom of here for some content. So I'm probably gonna be reviewing a lot of like smaller releases and more Netflix originals and Hulu originals and stuff like that. There's a couple of TV shows that I have seen that I've decided to kind of expand and review those as well. I'm going to wait until the fourth season of Barry wraps up to kind of review all of them. It's just The Mandalorian Season 3 and Beef Season 1. So I'll just be talking about those. I'm going to be kind of watching some more TV shows, and maybe more exciting things will come to that. I don't know. I have stuff in the works. Anyway, Sisu. So this is a very simple movie following a guy who is in Norway right around the end of the Nazi occupation of Norway. And he's leaving. He's trying to leave with this gold that he found, but he runs into a platoon of Nazis who he has to fend off. So it's a very simple movie. It's a very grimy movie. It's a very pulpy movie. It is very campy. And it's a blast. Sisu is a very easy movie to like. It kind of feels like if Quentin Tarantino made a John Wick-esque movie. You're probably going to hear that a lot in the marketing, but it's a very accurate description. There's a lot of style choices that feel similar to his style, or like Robert Rodriguez, earlier stuff, not current Robert Rodriguez. So if you like that, like this is a movie that could have felt very at home in the early 2000s, the crop of action movies. If you like that style, I think you should definitely check out this movie. It definitely worked for me a lot. I really, really loved the cinematography and the tone that was taken. One, the score is great. There's a lot of like really, I don't know, like Viking-esque stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Like a lot of throat singing, that kind of music. It really fits the movie really well. And gives it like an eerie atmosphere almost. There are some elements of this movie that are really suspenseful and really like kind of eerie. I thought that all of the performances were really good for really no-name actors. Really, I thought the action sequences were beautifully done, and just how well this movie was shot, I think puts it. That's why I liked it so much. Just the amount of style it had and the amount of really beautiful landscapes that there were. It made for an environment that felt like really desolate and really hopeless. And I think that worked really well. It's definitely a different vibe than something like a John Wick. Like it's the same kind of premise, like you're pissing off the wrong kind of dude and he's gonna fuck up everybody in sight. But I think with this movie, it's definitely they're going for something else, more of like a 90s indie movie, if that makes sense. And there's a lot more gore. There's a lot more suspense. It's going for a different tone, and I think it's a welcome change of pace for this kind of like pissing off the wrong guy genre. Because a lot of them are very much the same, like The Equalizer or Gran Torino. Just a lot of those movies I'm not the biggest fan of. And I'm glad this movie kind of strayed away from John Wick's shadow. So that's kind of mainly all I have to say about it. It's really the pacing and the editing is not so great. There are moments that feel really choppy and like they're too slow for what should be going on. Like there was a couple moments, even though it's like an hour and a half long, there's a couple moments where I'm like, all right, we can pick up the pace here. I feel like we could have, used more ideas instead of just stretching out this one action scene. There are moments where the action scenes are slower and it works really well, but then there are moments where I'm like, okay, this is kind of doing the same thing over and over. Let's move on to something else. But yeah, That's my only real issue with the movie. It's not anything phenomenal. Like this isn't going to be on probably anybody's best of the year list, but I liked it. It was a fun time at the movies, and I'm glad that I saw it. Um, and I don't really have anything else to say other than that. So I'm gonna give Sisu a B. And yeah, if you, I would definitely say go check this out. This movie deserves more attention. I feel like there are people who are really going to love this thing. There are people that are not going to like it so much, but you know, that's how most movies go. Yeah, other than that, I really don't have anything else, so I will see you guys later.